Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Well, we are in the final pushes against Great Britain. There is not much they can do and I'm very, very thrilled about it. We're going to go ahead and quickly send some mercenaries to chase after a couple of their troops. These guys are reconquering whatever they can get their hands on. Our little subjects are participating, which is nice for them. And outside of that, there's not much else that we really have to worry about. Their navy is nothing but a minuscule fragment of what it once was imagined to be. Yeah, less than 60 heavy ships. That is a far cry from us. We're sitting on 259, so that should be enough for them to be in major trouble. Between episodes, I've gone ahead and figured out a peace deal because it took a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up all of their centers of trade. We're going to pick up a couple of fortifications, just give ourselves a nice little boost there. And then over in the New World, oh, apparently we can take one more. We are going to take the majority of the 13 colonies. We'll link up all of our land. We'll take a new Canada as well, which will be nice. And then we'll also pretty much take take most of Mexico. Clean up those borders, as well as give us British Columbia sorted out as well. So that would be quite beneficial for us too. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to take any money. We don't need it. The overextension will technically be high, but again, we'll hand most of that off to our subjects. So that is a non-issue. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and be done with these fools once and for all. So we've got some troops marching together. That's a couple of cannons. We'll go ahead and yeah, we'll bring our transports over to port there. That'll be fine. We will go ahead and take these fellows and bring them to the rest of the army that they were meant to be a part of. I believe that was up over here, 75,000. Yeah, they're short on a couple of cannons, but we'll go ahead and drop them off. That'll be fine. That means we'll also pop out into the port, give them a greater chance of taking care of them. As for these guys, let's go ahead and let's attack them again. This is now a majority of their army. This is not going to take us very much for us to deal with at all. So we'll do what we can. We'll crush them fairly swiftly. We've got a couple of forts to work through, but again, nothing too severe at this stage. Nothing too severe at all. Looks like we've got extra discipline and a regiment drill loss. That is fantastic news. We'll go ahead and we'll march up over here. That'll be fine. We'll let them do that. Rebel support has been cancelled. I suppose we no longer want them to be too rebellious. More victories. That is excellent. You guys can now go ahead and autonomously siege things back for us. And I think, yeah, there goes Northumberland, so that doesn't leave them with many places to go. Let's just go ahead and, let's split things up. If it's about 4,000 or thereabouts, we'll go ahead and split them up. Just make sure that we have as many armies that we can siege. Yeah, is that all? Let's quickly select. Oh, we can split you a couple of times. And then, you know what? The rest will be fine. So, let's go ahead and carpet siege like there is no tomorrow. Because that is fantastic. And then I guess we can even go ahead and cross the strait. We won't go quite there yet, and then there we go. That should be sufficient. That'll cover everything that we need. That'll prevent them from getting anywhere. Yeah, we're all good. So let's go ahead and after we drop off those troops in a couple of days, when will that be? 16th of October. We'll sail back south. That'll be fine. Again, that's just one less fort for us to deal with. They are fighting, but again, they are losing. Although, apparently, we probably should have worked a little bit harder. There goes the Siege of Hull, so, you know what, maybe not. Alright, quickly, let's zoom on up with some reinforcements. These guys can sail up over here to the Moray Firth. That'll be fine. Might actually... Oh, Siege of Gibraltar is over. Okay, that's been handed off to us. I don't think that there's much more for us to do. Alright, you know what, bud? We're going to go ahead and send you back home. That is a bit of a long path, though, so maybe we send you... Let's send you all the way over here, because that'll take you some time. We might get you black flagged, and we'll slip through Deccan, and, yeah, get carefully... yeah, we'll have a look at what their troops are doing and whatnot. We will, yeah, defeat them in the coming episodes, as we do want that Masters of India achievement, and I do think it's more than just a little bit possible. Let's go ahead and quickly regroup some of these guys. Let's make sure that we're not unnecessarily in danger. You all seem to have done a pretty good job. Let's collect you and you. And I don't think that there's anything else for them to worry about. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see. Spy network was discovered. That's fine. We can ignore that. We'll go ahead and we will blow open that fort for that siege. 28%. They're up to -7. Yeah, let's quickly go ahead and put some of... you know what? You can just stay where you are, I think. No, stop trying to attack. I love your enthusiasm, but right now you can just chill out for a second. And then... Oh yeah, looks like Great Britain ran away. Huh. Even with having lost so much there, they still decided to run, which is very nice. Alright, so let's see. Anything else we need to worry about? I don't think so. We'll go ahead and select all of you, and you can rejoin. You guys can deal with the last couple of occupations. Let's see, 82,000. Yeah, we're not doing too badly. Anything else we can do here for this fortification? Let's see, if we got 40, we can get a +8. We need a few more. 32, 40. You know what? You've got 2 siege, but you've got better cannons. Maybe we go ahead and switch position. You guys can go ahead and continue on that there, and then you, my friends, can start marching over here. And we're going to work through the last couple of forts. Again, I don't know how much we're going to really need. They're definitely going to have a very bad time. The war exhaustion is beginning to boom. The fact that it's so high probably shows that they're not able to pay it down anymore. So we're definitely crippling them. Can we take the peace offering? We need a couple more reasons, but realistically, it's not going to count for too much for too long. We'll easily be able to be done with these fools fairly swiftly. All right, let's go ahead and grab the small stack of cannons. We'll back off. Looks like some damage there. Let's send you around here. Actually, you know what? No, let's hold off for a second. Try and make some progress. Yeah, come on. Trading in coal. Who's this for? Oh, extra goods produced. Alright, well, sweet. I'll take it. Innovativeness for 21,000 ducats. That is not particularly necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary. As for everything else, let's see if we can... Barton has a strategic interest because someone else wants to vote for them, I'm guessing? Yeah, another elector is backing them, so they're putting faith in that. Maybe what we do over here is we go ahead and we tell them... Break an alliance with... No, Barton won't work. Huh. Reduce opinion. We need favors. Okay, well then I guess maybe we're trying to influence them. It's only 1,000 ducats. We'll go ahead and start working on that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can swing this our way. It's not going to take us very long. Yeah, it's just more of an annoyance than anything. These troops, let's go ahead and march on over there. Nope. We cannot. Huh. Come on now, surely we can almost be done with this. It shouldn't be that bad. You're going to need a artillery barrage as you're not a coastal fort. Come on now, there's only a couple more that we need. Their strength is almost non-existent. They have... Oh wow, that was a fast and efficient siege. We'll work our way around there. Siege of Sligo is over. You guys can go ahead and attack them. You guys can go ahead and attack here. And you can just start sieging down what remains. Alright, so... how many troops are here? 27,000? You know what, it's not even an issue. We'll consolidate just for good measure, but that's going to be a pretty efficient victory there. Siege of Inverness is over. Let's go ahead and deal with their troops. We'll send our navy around just to make sure that they don't try any funny business. They are now looking for a peace offer. What are they offering? British Mexico. Yeah, they're willing to give away a whole bunch of stuff, but they're not willing. Yeah, look, what I want. What I want is some of their land, so we're going to say no thank you. Our government interaction, let's go ahead and fire off that Streltsy. Gain a whole heap of manpower. That is what we're after. Yeah, that is what we're wanting. Alright, let's get our navy in position. Let's then go ahead and attack. We should be able to clear them out fairly quickly. Yeah. I don't see this going very well for them. There is nowhere for them to retreat. Alright, Salzburg, improved relations. Let's go ahead and recall. And then I guess we may as well... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well, that is everything that we needed. Baden should probably switch sometime soon. We more or less have this perfectly set. We just have to wait. Yes, let's see. Is there anything else we can do for a little bit more negotiating power? We could possibly go ahead and just guarantee this by spending a little bit of money. We'll try and make sure that we're nice and safe in that regard. Again, it's taken us long enough, so we'll see what we can do there. And then, what else? Took back our fort, that's all good. Oh, we do have a navy over here, which we should probably deal with. But again, we need to make sure that we deal with this army. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll march up over here. March over there. That should be fine. You guys can march across. My goodness. Alright, well, I think we're almost done there. Yep, that's all of their military strength gone, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they start looking for an unconditional surrender sooner than later. There's very little that they do have access to. We'll move up over to Cork, and oh, call for peace. Okay. Well, does that give us what we want? We need a couple more reasons. Revolts in Great Britain, we're making gains, their war exhaustion, war score. Yeah, unfortunately the war score is going to take us a little bit. We still have another 20 more. Wow. So that's going to take us from 70 to 90. That's probably where we need to be. How quickly does this pop upwards? Is it 1 per month? Let's see. So 4.4. We'll check that next month. 4.4. Alright, and you know what? Let's go ahead and take these troops. Let's march them over here. Yeah. We're going to crush them. we've got the nice little bonus for being off the coast of things. There's the Siege of Desmond. That takes us to 71. There is very little that remains that isn't much of an issue. So let's go ahead and shuffle over there. You guys can go ahead and... we'll probably deal with all of that, but that's fine. Yeah, there was a victory there. We now have government interaction for lowering local autonomy. I think we'll hold off for a second. We should be okay. Okay, so that was the month. We had 4.4, so it's now at 4.8. Oh my goodness. Okay, ticking war score is going to take us quite a lot of time. Okay, well, we know that they're getting ready to fail. There's not much that they can really do. We'll go ahead and we will hand everything to ourselves because it is what you do. We can't take it if we're going to hand it to somebody else. We'll send a couple of troops over there just for now. Yeah, Great Britain is barely a shell of their former selves. Yeah, they are so very, very defeated. Alright, so what's that? 63,000. Let's go ahead and... where are our troops marching? Oh, we're hopping off there. Okay, so they'll be there fairly soon. Where are we heading? Over here? Alright, well, you know what? Let's take the other side of the strait just so they cannot retreat. That'll be fine. Free military power, that's always nice. Marital bliss, again, trade efficiency or prestige. Sure, trade efficiency. We will rejoice in what they're good at. And then let's go ahead and absolutely annihilate this poor remaining 64,000 of Great British troops. In fact, that's all of them. What they've got here, I believe this is the last. And it's a stack wipe. So let's just double check this. Oh no, they have 5,000 men hanging out somewhere. Where that is, I do not know. But honestly, that is not a concern for me. Not a concern in the slightest. Alright, so either way, let's go ahead and bring these guys back to port. We want these guys to be able to recuperate a little bit of strength. We still need many, many sailors, which is going to take quite a lot of time. Looks like a lot of Hindavi provinces will get less unrest and extra production efficiency. I'm glad we have good relations with them. And then... well, with everything else... let's see, what have we got here? Subsidies, improved relations. Yeah, let's go ahead and improve. Yeah, definitely looks like we will have the emperorship whenever that does decide to be. But again, that's, yeah, we're just going to hope and pray that the guy dies nice and quickly. How old is he again? Let's just double check. Not Lotharingia, we want Mecklenburg. You are 23. Okay, well, there's a chance that he'll die before the end of the game. That's what we're hoping for. Yeah, I can't believe the other guy died so young. That was quite annoying. But either way, it looks like we've lost an admiral. That is a sad day, but we will be fine. We'll go ahead and we'll merge all of these together. Looks like a couple more transports will shuffle on across as well. We'll let that be. What do we need? Oh, they're also looking for another peace deal. How close are we now? Only a couple of reasons. Yeah, okay, sweet. They'll definitely be ready to give up in a couple of months at most. We'll go ahead and... extra sailors and things. Where can we afford this? Oh no, that's manpower as well. Yeah, we may as well go ahead and invest across our glorious empire. That'll work. And then, you know, let's also go for some... wait a second. Oh, we missed a couple of our provinces. Oh. Actually, hang on a second. What's this? Oh, Spanish Moluccas. For a second then I thought that was British Moluccas. That made me very concerned. And extra defensiveness, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll pick these up just for good measure. Make it nigh impossible for us to have to deal with too much with the last of Deccan. Alright, so that'll do. We'll take all of these, take all of those. making it an absolute nightmare for everybody to do anything. And then... Sure. And then extra influence for taxes. You know what, some of this stuff's trade company anyway, so it does have reduced autonomy. More money is more money. It will do. Alright, so now that we've got all of that done, we just need to see. Transports. We definitely need to use a fair few of them. We're going to need to send a whole heap of troops around. Great Britain, you know, let's go ahead and sabotage recruitment. Why not? We don't really need anything else at this point. We just need to get our troops into position. These guys can go ahead and march over there. We will have these guys march over here. You guys can go there. Actually, 67. Hang on a second. We've got a few troops here that need to find their home, so we'll just send you back over there. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Oh, hang on a second. Great Britain, you pesky little jerk, you popped on out and tried to cause us harm. Ha. You know what? I don't even think we engage. We just leave it be. Yep, we just leave it be. We're going to need... How much do we say? Just a couple of... months. You know, let's go ahead and create a new unit. We'll go ahead and drop all of our transports there. We'll go by condition. Send everything that's not feeling too healthy. There we are. Anything under 50, you know, anything under 60% or, yeah, or less should go. Yeah, you there. Let's go ahead and hunt them down. Let's make sure that they never recover their fleet. That's what we're after. Oh, they're trying to bail. I doubt they will. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We've got some pretty decent maneuvers, so I would be surprised if they could do much. Spoils of war, Deus Volt, lose war exhaustion. Do we even have any? Here comes the question. The answer is no. Deus Volt for the win. Russian West Indies, yeah, that does definitely look like an issue. Come on, how much more do we need? Still need a fair bit. We just need to keep on occupying things. Oh, you know what? We do have a little island there. Let's go ahead and transport you across. That'll be fine. Our navy's hanging around at the moment, so that's not going to be a big issue. But I'm guessing that's where a little bit of their fleet is. Yeah, that'll be an instant stack wipe. Another piece of land for us to take. Let's just double check everything over here in the New World. Yeah, this is the last of their troops, so... Where are you guys going? All the way down over here? Okay, so you are marching your way over there. It's just going to take you time. Yeah, that I can get behind that. Looks like we have extra trade power or trade efficiency. You know what? We'll just take the trade power. That's all fine. And not much can really be done up over here. There is a Battle of the Irish Sea. Absolutely annihilated them. And what's left? We're only like 7 reasons away. Their navy has to exist somewhere. I genuinely do not know. I really don't know, but you know what? You guys could probably start marching your way down over here. We need to go ahead and fight Khan. We've only got 20 odd years in the game, which is not that long, but we will get this Masters of India. We spent a ridiculous amount of time fighting these guys. We'll recall Diplomat there. We'll go ahead and just make sure everything else is looking good. Mecklenburg, you can... Consort marriage ties, that's good. Defender of the Faith, Royal Alliance. Oh, influence. Let's go ahead and send you a gift as well. Uh-oh. You could be an expensive buddy to buy for. Yeah, 3,000 ducats. That guarantees our spot. Let's just go ahead and do it. And then let's see, what have we got? We need 8 cannons over here. We've got how many over here? 11. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and we will send 1 cannon. Oh, wait a second. No, that's 3,000 cannons. Hang on. I cannot count. 3,000 cannons. Ah, there's 11,000. Okay, so 11,000 can go over there. 3,000 can go ahead and we'll march. Actually, maybe we all just group up over there. Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't really care. It's just a matter of waiting however many months it takes for us to be able to peace on out, which I think is going to be 1 more. We can even take a little bit more land if we so desire, and we may as well. There's really no downside. We can take what we want. Can we take a little bit extra? You know what, for the sake of a month, we may as well. If it hurts them, it makes me happy. So, yeah, we'll take that. And that should be pretty good. So, let's go ahead and finally say goodbye to this ridiculous, ridiculous war. I don't think I've ever had a war last this long. It started in 1768 and has taken until 95. 27 years. My goodness, we even had to develop entire naval strategies to make this work. But we are finally there. So, let's go ahead and celebrate. Is this the province that we wish to take? A little bit more in England. It would be nice. Either that or maybe we just pick up a couple more provinces for our subject. Actually, you know what? That's worth it. That'll do. 100%. Wait a second. Okay, we have to wait 1 more month. So be it then. You can be a jerk and we'll allow it, but now we can go ahead and we can say goodbye. That's a very long time in the making. Let's go ahead and finally be done. The Russian-British imperialist war. Great Britain started as a hegemon and has ended in failure. We have taken so much. It is just absolutely phenomenal. Hegemony has been lost from Great Britain. Centralized state has been cancelled in a few places. I don't believe that was us, but that is what it is. We can go ahead and upgrade centers of trade, which I suppose we may as well. We have worked very hard for that. And then, oh wait, what else is there? We'll boost you. That is all we can afford for now. I don't think that's all. Too few rivals. Let's go ahead and we will select Tuscany as we need one. Boosts up our power projection from not having had one for quite some time. We've got a couple of good fortifications. We've got plenty of troops in the area. We'll go ahead and... Oh, you know what? We'll conform to a template. And those 4,000 can march on over here. You guys can sail... Oh, look at this. We've actually got sailors again. How nice. I think we send this 87,000 stack and we go ahead and we send them all the way over to prepare against Deccan. That'll be fine. We have troops that are black flagged over here. We'll march them across as well. Yeah, I believe that will be fine. So when we attack Deccan, because that is what we're going to do, we've got Khorasan as well, which we can co-belligerize. Oh, they've got Baluchistan and other things. Hang on a second, how does it work? Yeah, that's right. We're going to go ahead and fight Deccan. That'll call in Khorasan. Obviously, that's not a big issue. We'll quickly piece them out, nom-nom them, nom-nom the remainder, and then that is it. So we just need to get our troops into position, which should not take us too much. We're going to start converting a whole bunch of this Anglican malarkey. I have no idea why they decided to do their thing, but you know what it does do? It does give us a very nice advantage because what it does is it means that we take less aggressive expansion with other people. So I'm actually okay with this. Joke is on you. Alright, so we can assign this to a trade company, which I don't think we will do. Our percentage is now up to 38%, so we're making huge amounts of cash. We do need to state some of this stuff if we're going to be able to get any severe value from this, and I think we may as well. Hang on a second, let's just double check. Northumberland, no, you're not the one that we truly care. Let's go with Yorkshire. We will, hang on a second. We need a core roll first, don't we? Yeah, okay, so 187, that's not quite right. Okay, fine. We're going to quickly go ahead and do this. I can't... Yeah, I don't think that there is a make core button. That is something I should change at some point. But we'll just make do with what we've got. And then from there, we'll go ahead and we will make some of these, what do we call it, proper states. That should be fine. Oh, and over there also needs a little bit of TLC. Let's check in on the New World. Most of that's fine. You guys can handle your own business. Russian West Indies, they should be fine. You're all black flagged. Okay, so Russian Columbia. That is something we need to start coring. So we have... What is this? Russian Peru has a claim. They have a fair few claims. But we'll go ahead and... Okay, so we need a core up over here. So that's... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that apparently ends up being the perfect amount for a a Russian Columbia. I didn't even count that out properly. I guess that was almost very dangerous. Yeah, and then I guess what we'll do is, with all of you troops, let's send you... You know what? I think we're going to stick around New Russia and the Russian North America, all of this sort of thing. We'll march up over there. That's fine. You guys are happy where you are. You can stay where you are. You guys can march across to here. We do need to go ahead and core up some of this stuff, so we will go ahead and focus on that. Let's go with... what do we go with? Oh, you know what? We've got a few places to do. Yeah, alright. 19. Oh, man. We got some expensive cores. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you know what? We'll do a 6th one just for good measure. That should be okay. And then over here, I believe we need... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you know, we'll do a couple more just to be safe. As I'm sure we're definitely going to have a little bit of an uprising. Yeah, but that'll be something that we'll work through. The rest we can quickly convert while we're coring the rest. But that does mean that we're now pretty well safe over here. But yeah, that is all of them done and dusted. We own a good chunk. We took most of the coast, so that's going to destroy the 13 colonies because they won't have any ships left. Yep. We have secured victory. We've got a nice little chunk of there. We may try and, depending, we might go ahead and quickly truce break Britain before the end of the game. There's a couple of options, but I think for now that is a great place to end it. We've got troops moving on to Deccan. we're only a couple of missions, a couple of battles away from having the Masters of India. So that is what we've got. And hopefully in another year we'll be able, or sorry, a couple of months, we'll start culture converting, and then we'll be able to get the redecorating achievement as well. So if you do want to see the end of the campaign, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I will see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.